that's if it's caught up.
It's reaching across like this. So basically, I'm pulling laterally and caudad to distract that rib where it attaches to the vertebra.
The first rib, got it.
And so I'm using the arm to control the head. So I want to get the anterior or posterior scalenes to kick in, depending on whether it's first or second rib. And so then once I have things localized, then you just push your head up into your arm to kick it in. And then you should feel everything kick back against your fingers where you're palpating to make sure that you do have it localized. Now, if you want to end up on the same side, I would do this a lot just out of convenience. Then I'll have them put their arm up on their head, and I'll reach underneath this way to distract laterally and caudad, and then I'll just kind of put my hand on their arm and have them push up to do the muscle energy. So, you know, depending on your setup, you could be on either side and do the same thing. You're still, the goal is you're going to distract laterally and caudad at the rib head as they're giving their muscle effort, and then as they relax, then you're going to take up the slack.
Nice.
So if it is the pecs, again, you can get the arm up here. Direction of push is going to be towards the opposite hip. So if you're on the same side, you can get a hold of the rib head, lateral and caudad pressure, and then you can push. And you should feel everything kick up against your fingers when you're doing that, if you've got the right angle. So if I have her push more into serratus, I don't get quite as clean or as strong a pull back there, so I know, okay, I need to be using this muscle.
And you're always working posteriorly on those ribs instead of up through here?
If
it's bucket handle?
Well, if it's expired.
Okay.
Yeah, in expiration.
Expiration. But if it's an inhalation, do you ever work?
You'll work on the front from the upper ones,
yes,
and then on the side for the lower. Yeah. And so if you're on the same side, you need to do the serratus.
That's also up top, yeah.
Okay. Same thing, you're going to get rib head, you're going to distract laterally and caudad, and then the pressure is just going to be more down, straight towards the side. And you really feel it kicking back there. Now, if I have her trying to kick in her pecs, I'm not getting anything down here. So this is always the test. Am I using the right muscle? Or do you feel it kicking back against you back here with the muscle effort? So that's, when in doubt, always vector it, have them push whatever gives you the best pull back there.
And the expiration one was it reach down?
Yeah, they're reaching down towards their foot. So on the upper ones, if it's pump handle, and it's usually on the left. And so what you can do, usually I'd like to be on the opposite side there just because I've got a better. So if I'm on the upper ribs, then as she takes a little breath in, breathe out all the way, and then I'm just taking up the slack. And so you're just taking up the slack each time. And then at the very end, she'll push her head back. That's the muscle energy effort. And then I'll usually kind of just keep that pin down and then bring the head down and back just for a fascial stretch and hit those intercostals. When you get into the lower ribs, you're going to be more lateral with that. And so if I've got a pillow, I'll get my hand under the pillow. Otherwise, I just kind of support their head and their neck with my arm. Just for their comfort, and get underneath and find whichever rib that is. And sometimes you can just spring this, like, okay, well, I'm getting good spring there, not so much there, so you know you're on the bottom of the group of the inspired ribs. And then so I'm on the top of the rib there. Okay, take a little breath in, blow it all the way out, and reach for your foot. And I'm just guiding the head and shoulders just so that they're not leaving them hanging out to dry. And then just do that till you do that a few times till you just basically run out of room. And get any further, then they'll push their head back into the pillow or your arm. Muscle energy effort. And then I keep this rib pinned down as I return them to neutral. And And I can come around and get a little extra help with the other hand. Now bring your shoulder up towards your ear and just do your fascial intercostal stretch.
That was it.